Have mercy. Your brother from the gutter back behind the bar. Slick Daddy's open bar. Be happening right now. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. I've had a lot of shit going on. And I had the head cold from hell the last week. Haven't had one of those in a long time. And just kicked the shit out of your old pal Slick. But I'm back, and I'm cured. And this is the Open Bar coming to you on Friday night. Saturday morning, I'm recording this as I do my best late nights, as you know, at 12:47 a.m. on November 8th, Friday night, Saturday morning. And, of course, the Bills' big win against the Chiefs. Huge win. And, unfortunately, we lost Michael Hoyt in that win. Brutal. Just brutal. I mean, that dude was a spark to the defense, right? When he missed the first 6 games because of the suspension for steroids or whatever the fuck it is, growth hormones. And then he gets back. And he plays one game and kicks ass and raises the defense to another level. Then he gets hurt in the second game, and he's out for the season. It's just like, that's just our luck. Ed Oliver, out for the season. And what surprises me even more is that the Bills didn't do anything in free agency to better their odds of going to the Super Bowl this year. Wide receiver and pass rusher have got to be two things you got to look at. And yeah, you're not going to get everything. And but look, I look at what the Sea Hags did. They got Shaquid Rahid, or is it Rahid Shaquid, from the New Orleans Saints for a 4th and 5th round pick. I mean, we could have used a guy like that. Come on, we can't give up a 4th and 5th rounder. I mean, what the fuck? Somebody that would add speed to the offense and somebody that would be able to take the top off the defense, somebody that would open things up underneath. And I'm just afraid that these other defenses are going to just cram up close to stop Cook and just cover the middle of the field because we don't have anybody on the outside that can win. So, yeah, they could play man-to-man on the outside and say, yeah, go ahead, beat us. What do you got, Keon Coleman? Who, of course, has been a major, major disappointment. What's up with that boy? He looked great in the first game, and then a lot of the experts say that he is not getting enough separation, and he's definitely not getting open. And this other dude they got from, what's-his-face, Palmer from the Chargers, he hasn't done shit either. A couple of games ago, he opened up with a nice play, and then, he's always hurt. It's like, I swear, everybody that Bean signs gets hurt all the time. And I'm worried about Bosa. He's banged. I mean, he's no kid. And now we lose Hoyt. So instead of having 4 great defensive ends or 4 solid defensive ends, Epinesa, Russo, Joey, Bosa, and Hoyt, now we just have Bosa and the other 2 guys, Russo and Epinesa. So that really hurts in the rotation. So that means Bosa's got to play more, and he's no spring chicken. And, maybe Javon Solomon, this is his chance to make it, this is his shot. The kid they drafted a couple years ago out of Troy, who is a defensive end, kind of a smaller type kid, about 246, out of the Von Miller type mold, although he's no Von Miller. At least not yet. But, who knows? This is your chance, kid. This is your chance. I am trying to be optimistic here. Evidently, Brandon Beane thinks that we got everything we need to get there, and he has confidence in this roster. So, good for him. Good for him. I hope he's fucking right. I hope he's right. And there's great news for you Rock and Roll Hall of Fame fans. I know there's at least 3 of you out there. That's right. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will be inducting its class of 2025 tomorrow night, or actually tonight, as I'm speaking to you, at the Peacock Theater. It's after midnight in Los Angeles, Saturday night. So here are this year's people that got in. Okay, you ready? Bad Company. Kind of surprised they weren't in by now, but I'm kind of surprised a lot of people that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are not in there. Chubby Checker, his first nomination. Boom, he's in there. Of course, what did Chubby Checker do? The twist. He invented the dance. You know, that's a fucking dance hit. You know, and then every song was let's twist again. You know, let's twist tomorrow. Let's twist next week. You know, let's twist at Christmas. So good for Chubby Checker. You know, he's getting in. Joe Cocker will be getting in posthumously. We've lost Joe Cocker a while ago. Should have been in before this. Cyndi Lauper, this is her second time up at bat. She's in along with Outkast, Soundgarden, who this is their third time being nominated. And finally, the White Stripes. Now, there are some other awards. Yeah. Salt and Pepper and, you ready for this? Warren Zevon. That's right, Salt and Pepper and Warren Zevon will be, yes, thank you, will be put in posthumously for a Music Excellent Award is what they call it. And, you know how I feel about Warren Zevon. Dave Letterman is going to do the induction. Of course, he was on, Letterman's show all the time. If you're a Zevon fan, you know that. Just go to YouTube and you can check out, all the interviews when he was on Dave, and especially, of course, the poignant last interview he did where he announced he had cancer. And, Dave asked him, well, have you learned anything from this experience so far? And he's like, yeah, enjoy every sandwich, which, the guy's a genius. Should have been in there a long time ago. Warren Zevon, I know a lot of people just know Lawyers, Guns, and Money and Werewolves of London, but the dude wrote a zillion great tunes. Buy some of his albums. Check it out. So that's the Hall of Fame. Now, I don't believe that it is broadcast live. I think they do they'll replay it next weekend on HBO or something like that, which I don't have HBO. Too many channels, too many services. I mean, how many damn services can you pay for? You know what I mean? Hey, as long as they got Me TV, I'm cool. You know what I mean? That's all I need is my Me TV. And there's the closing bell. It's time once again to check the Cumulus Broadcasting stock price. And let's see, today, Friday's closing bell. At the closing bell, the Cumulus stock price, are you ready for this, was 12 cents. That's right, 12 cents. Yeah, and that is actually up, believe it or not, from the day before. So, yeah. Well, they know how to rule, these guys. They know what they're doing. And, of course, the government shutdown continues. And one of the things that's happening that might be a little bit dangerous, there's a lot of things dangerous with the government shutdown, more dangerous, but there's been more illegal base jumpers heading to El Capitan there. What the hell's the name of that park? Yosemite. Yeah, I'm having a brain fart. So, yeah. You got these base jumpers that they're jumping off that tall mountain there, and El Capitan. They're jumping off. They said usually people would try this like at dawn, early in the morning, when nobody was around or whatever. And now they're like doing it. They're doing it at fucking like at happy hour time. It's just it's crazy. And luckily nobody has been injured yet. I guess they did have to rescue some people, but yeah. People are going, these daredevil types. And did you ever see the guys that jump off with these? This is what I think is insane. Well, it's all pretty insane. But what's insane is these guys that they're in these suits. They're like a fucking wingsuit. And I just find this fascinating. I fucking hate heights, but I love watching this shit. And these guys in these wing outfits, they fucking jump off. I saw this guy. He jumps off a mountain and like flies over a fucking, forest of trees, like acres and acres. He must have went for like a mile. And then, he pulls his chute. But he's like a bird for like a mile. I'm thinking, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty trippy.
They may be drinkers, Robin, but they're also human beings.
This portion of Slick's Open Bar is brought to you by Rocco's Discount House of Booze, located on Niagara Street, somewhere in Buffalo.
Medication time. Medication time.
And when good old Donald Trump isn't tearing down the country, he's tearing down the White House. That's right. The East Wing, gone. After he said that, there's a clip of him somewhere saying, "Oh, yeah, we're not going to touch the East Wing. We're just going to put this. This will be like up against it." He fucking tears the whole thing down. Then he fires all the people. There's some board of, he found them somewhere. Some people that may have something to say about it that are in the government. Fired them all. The lawlessness is just insane. Of course, the judges said that he had to release these SNAP benefits and pay. And he said, okay, well, we only got enough funds to pay for half of them in the, the rainy day fund, which is bullshit. There's more than that. But so he said, well, we'll pay him for half the month. And the judge said, no. The judge shot back another judge and said, you have to pay him for the entire month. So now Trump is appealing. He's appealing this. The fucking food stamps. How stupid is this? I mean, I can't wait to see his ratings. I was watching something the other day. His ratings are like he's 1 point lower than he was right after the insurrection. So, I mean, right now he's so low he couldn't crawl under a pregnant ant, if you know what I'm saying. Trump, he's just not popular right now, and it's getting a lot worse. And doing stupid shit like this is not helping anything. And, of course, he does this on the eve of throwing a Great Gatsby party at fucking Mar-a-Lago. Did you see this? They got chicks and, hardly anything, the roaring 20s, which is, of course, a time of inequality, big time. And then, you know what happened right after the Great Gatsby era, the roaring 20s? Yeah, the fucking Great Depression, assholes. So this is, it's symbolic. The tearing down of the White House, the Great Gatsby party, the fucking fuck you and your food stamps. I'm going to appeal this. I mean, how much more sand do you want to get kicked in your face, you stupid fucking Trumpers, before you wake up and fucking smell the coffee? This guy doesn't give a shit about you. He has no empathy for anybody. Did you see that guy that fell down in the White House? They were having some kind of they were talking about the new drug, maybe possibly bringing down drug cost. And this guy just faints. He just goes to the ground. And everybody's over there helping and, trying to call this guy. Trump's just like staring out into space, like lost in his own fucking world. Like he could give a shit. It's all about the Donald. It's all about the king, you see. Oh, and then here's my favorite new one. He's got the balls to float the idea of suing the United States Justice Department for $240 million to cover his fucking legal expenses that he had to pay when the government investigated his ass for, doing all the swarmy things he was doing. All right. Remember, you can catch the Slick Open Bar Slickcast streaming everywhere. Just about every streaming platform you can imagine in this universe. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, YouTube, and of course we originate out of Podbean. That's where you can get us in. If you can't do that, well, then you're fucked. No, I mean, if you can't do that, you can always go to slicktop.com. That's my old website, which really isn't a website anymore. But when you go there, you get a link to the Podbean and the home there for Slick's Open Bar. All right, Sam, and until next time, remain calm, circle the wagons, go Bills, live fast, die old, weed, whiskey, and yes, Warren, you're in, dude. Yeah, like he cares.
Hail to the king, baby.